in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Tennessee Titans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return on this one as the...
Ready? 70, Indy. Check safety. Rock it. Snap.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Hey, Delta. Shoot!
Locked to throw on second down. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on third and inches.
Yep.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
Bear.
You're all mine.
Undercrush. Hey, lock it. Undercrush.
He's coming.
Ready to go.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Let's go.
Ready. 18 Gator.
On first down, Herbert. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let him know. Hatchet.
49, check 49.
Throwing again. Herbert will set up the screen to Balazs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Okay, ready?
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on,
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Go, go. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. This one into the hands of the running back, Delage. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 39. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check.
Go out.
Watch it.
They'll run with Kelly. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the leg.
2nd and 6. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to have a 3rd down. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Harold Landry make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Sam off.
Check 50. Check 50.
Be careful.
They started on the ground with Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup there into the 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Look at me. Go.
Alert 3.
Go.
Hey, check 24.
Now.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hard.
Check 37.
Shoot.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
There we go.
Ready.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, we are.
Blue draw Porker.
Set.
Rock it.
Shit. Hey. Watch
it. Go.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offenses.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Protein spill.
Watch the run. Check 31, check 31. Chance,
Bam, bam, fight.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That's it, baby.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Allen's got it, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
You got bomber.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the screen.
Now.
Screen. Mike 55, Mike 55. Rabbit.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Kill.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready to break.
Mike 9. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 9. Mike 9.
Again, he'll drop the throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
We got a seal.
Name, lock it. Let's go.
Now Balaj. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Check. You're out. Shoot.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good job, D.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Hey, Charlie. Go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they have the football and will set up 3-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They run it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert flush to his right. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
They'll live to fight another down, right?
A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll find his tight end, that's Waller. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll be in search of their initial points of the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a 1st down. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
On the set. Bravo.
Go. 56.
Now Eckler. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
70, Indy. Go, go.
On the ground to Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready,
And
ready.
we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6-6, bullet hot. Hard, hard.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now.
Here's Eckler. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Switch it, switch it.
Man. Ready to go. Let go.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Watch the screen.
Running for the shotgun with Dre. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, high 7.
6 man. Check curls, check
Leo.
Check 43. Watch twist.
Yo, faster. 5.
On play action, lock. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 19 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Chargers take over first down at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's get the ball. Check, nickel.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, check Mike. Ready.
To throw again. Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete on the default. It's third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Get ready.
At their own 26-yard line.
Go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it was really not right since I blew coverage. But since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Hey, we gotta get to that. Mike over there.
Two.
From the gun, Herbert. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
Down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Slam. Quick the edge.
Let go.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Sam off.
Now they try the right side here. And nothing doing here as this time to run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
We go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Quit talking about it and bring it. Kill.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Look at me. Go. Fire.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he gets it down to the 32. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Check. Rock it. Ready.
They stay on the ground with Drake. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Got it.
A third quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. And the Cowboys have added on to their lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Run!
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Recon. 132 fighter.
It's 2nd and 8.
Check 3.
Hey, lock it.
Check 24.
Let's go.
Block off of play action. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 11-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the run.
Snap.
On 2nd and 9. Block. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On the ready.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
In your face.
Shoot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
I got it.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, wahoo. Go.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And that is caught for the 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never known an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
We got a seal. We got a seal. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 9.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
Check.
He's got Allen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey, Zoo. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught by Waller out left side. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Bravo.
You must be getting tired.
Look, squeeze.
Watch out.
Check. Cross. Hit it.
Off play action. Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Titans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's locked. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
You got nothing.
Shoot. And they give this time to the tailback. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Break.
I got you, pop. Tight end right. Tight end right.
3, go.
From the gun, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ready, ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really, the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Look at me. Door. Go.
Motion.
Hey, exit. Get it.
Right back to Dre. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Hard. Cut.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Smooth.
At the 48-yard line.
Come.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Go.
Motion. Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go.
Hit it.
On second down now, it's Drake. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Hey, lock it. Defense.
They'll start with a give here to Milan. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Now.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That one a first down pickup of 8. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Huge first down, got to hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. He's back to throw. And this one complete to Reed. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
Mike by 5, Mike 55, Mike by 5. Tackles.
Back to throw. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Chargers.
Now Charger kicker Mike Badgley on 4th down, coming out to try the field goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here's Badgley now for the Charger field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are... It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition, Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Check, 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 check. Watch the ship.
On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
First throw of overtime for Locke. And he will find his man on the outside.
Here we go.
He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a party now. Chance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
60 yards. Hey, Haywood. Yes. Look, squeeze. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Hey, Alpha.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Mike, 56.
Clock working out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Let's go.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's Locke. That's into the hands of Edwards. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 10. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
You're out. Greystone, travel.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And his kick here is good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for Tennessee, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3.